The World Cup is in full swing, and if you love tournament football, you've got to love defensive blocks. So here's a brief guide to defensive blocks. Nations like Saudi Arabia to England, they all, if they're switched on tactically, have good, effective blocks. Now these defensive blocks can happen in the defensive third, the midfield third, and the attacking third as well. Defensive blocks also have to be able to protect the centre of the pitch at all times. If you're going to set up a defensive block, here are some things to consider. First up is the height of your block, the width of your block, the number of units that the opposition will have to breach in order to break your block down, and lastly, you occupying lanes that the opposition could use to exploit. We're going to finish up by looking at some examples of the high defensive block, the mid defensive block, and a low block as well. And just look at how in every one of the formations you're occupying the central lanes, you're making it very congested, you're forcing the opposition to play around you, or just if they want to, they can try play through you, but it's going to be very difficult because there's a lot of bodies in the way. And remember that regardless of how deep your block is, ensure you have multiple units for the opposition to still break down and breach if they try. Don't slip into a 4-6-0, don't lose your attacking element, because with that low block even, you've got the opportunity to build a counter-attack, and we're still trying to win a game of football at the end of the day. I hope you enjoyed this brief guide to defensive blocks. Why not hit the subscribe button,